Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our next fight. Making his way to the ring and fighting out of the red corner, it's Sergio Andrade.
Sergio Andrade, 5'6", from College Park MMA. Second time we've seen a fighter from them this evening. These guys weigh 120 pounds. At least they did last night, Charles is telling me. And this is a little bit different Muay Thai tonight. They got some big elbows on.
Yeah, these guys are going to be throwing. There's no headgear. I expect we're going to see a pretty high level of striking here. There's also no shin guards, so that makes the game a little bit more dangerous as well. Love the hoodies, though, from College Park MMA. I don't know. That's a pretty nice look they got going there. You know, I appreciate good apparel. You know, as a gym owner, I'm telling you, it's something that matters, especially for walkouts.
It's all about the swag.
Yeah, and I'm the worst at it. I'm the least creative. So
it's always about the swag.
But I'll tell you, man, Sergio Andrade has his hands full. Vincent Striker is a very accomplished striker, pun intended for that last name. He lives right up to it. So it's a tall task for him, and especially to be going, you know, with raw shins, elbows, no headgear. This is no easy task in front of him.
This is going to, as we get deeper into the night here, into the card, the rules get a little bit different because we start to see more advanced fighters.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, as you get towards the top of the card, although we've been pretty lucky tonight. You know, even the kids card was fantastic, but it looks like Sergio felt the music a little bit and started walking right back.
He going to dance on by.
You know, whatever you got to do to kind of get calm and cool and collected, I guess, you know?
All right, let's throw it down to Chris. We'll get the second introduction. Chris, take it away.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Vincent Striker.
All right, Vincent Striker, 5'7". He's also coming in at 120, fighting out of
Mime Muay Thai.
All right, Mime Muay Thai. Just making sure I was going to say that right.
Now, I will tell you, I've not heard of this gym yet, but again, talk about swag. They're all dressed like mimes. Something to be said about that, right? I believe it's a new gym. They have a raffle going out in the front for folks who are interested. And again, Vince Striker's a super talented Muay Thai fighter. He's competed in everything: boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, MMA, jiu-jitsu. He's come by the gym, District Martial Arts, to compete a little bit, just get some rounds in the ground and stuff. He's talented, he's tough, and one thing about him I found unique is that he's 5'7", he's fighting at 120, which, okay, he's not a big guy, but he doesn't fight small. He doesn't feel small when you're working with him. He feels strong. He feels proportionally bigger than he is. And, you know, that carries over in this striking aspect, too. It's tough. He's going to have a reach advantage, but Sergio's a very tough fighter as well, long in his own right, so he can mitigate some of that. But I'm interested to see how he faces these challenges.
Vincent Striker's crew is trying to take care of Michael Doman over there, trying to make sure things go in the right order as you see all these fighters trying to make sure things are right.
A lot of different processes you have to check. You know, it's one of those things, and Michael Doman's got no easy job making sure they all follow it correctly.
Both fighters coming in at 120. I can see that now, but remember, this is going to be the first fight that we've seen with no shin guards.
Yeah, this is going to feel a little bit different. You know, you only get one. When there's no shin guards, you only get one leg kick before it becomes a problem.
And things start hurting a whole lot more. All right, let's throw it down to Chris. We'll get the official introduction. Chris, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB 120-pound division. It is brought to you by our friends at Tony's New York Style Pizza, simply the best Italian dishes in Northern Virginia, and also El Paso Mexican Restaurant in Alexandria, Virginia, the best Mexican food in the DMV. Starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'6" and weighing in at 121 pounds, fighting out of College Park MMA, it's Sergio Andrade! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'7" and weighing in at 119 pounds, fighting out of Mime Muay Thai, it's Vincent Striker! Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB 120-pound division. It is brought to you by Tony's New York Style Pizza and El Paso Mexican Restaurant. Your referee is Victor Matamala.
All right, Victor Matamala will be the referee for this event. It's scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. 3 2-minute rounds as we get Chris and the seconds off the ring. Both these fighters are ready to go. Sergio will be fighting out of the red corner. He'll have the white trunks, no shin guards, black gloves with red elbow guards. Vincent Stryker fighting out of the blue corner. He'll have the multicolor ankle braces on as they make their way out to the TCB logo. Stryker fighting out of My Muay Thai.
And it looks, you can tell Stryker just fights a little bit taller. Has a good guard, working his leg kicks. But Sergio's got very fast hands. One thing I've seen immediately, the way he's firing those jabs is quick.
Both guys trying to work down low to try to make that happen. Both fellas trying to understand the leg kicks before we start working our way to the top. So fast.
Really interesting combination, too, the way he works those feints.
Super fast coming from Sergio out of the red corner, but then we saw the quick feet of Stryker.
Yeah, good jab, though. It looks like Sergio has a hand advantage here in his boxing, whereas Stryker's got a little bit smoother Muay Thai and kickboxing.
Sergio trying to keep the pressure on here. Stryker kind of backing up.
Good combinations. Stryker putting a little bit more on it now. As he goes to the body, he'll go up head a little bit harder.
Good right hand from Sergio, followed up with a little left jab. Stryker tried an elbow shot there. The pad difference, I just noticed the pad size. The pad size for Sergio seems to be a lot bigger than the pad size for Stryker.
It seems a little bulkier, right?
Like the red ones look a lot bigger. Maybe it's just because Strikers are a little bit different color, or black. Ten seconds left to go here in round number 1. As we make our way closer to the title fight tonight.
Good boxing here from Sergio.
2 titles tonight here.
I mean, unless it's already approved, you can't bring your own equipment.
Okay.
Now, with that said, if there's a situation where the commission does not have the right size gloves, let's say you're like a triple XL or a small and they don't have them, you can get approved. You can bring your gloves that are approved by the commission, but they have to check and they have to basically go through the same standards that the equipment that the commission has. So maybe it is possible that those are in fact Strikers, but either way, the commission had to approve of it.
All right, get the seconds out here. The start of round number 2 here at TCB 31. Like I said, coming up, a couple of title fights. So if you're at home watching, don't go anywhere this evening. As we make our way down into round 2 here, no touching gloves. We're just going to go to work right here on top of the logo.
Some good leg kicks here from Stryker and a nice left hook leg kick combination.
Stryker coming out a little more force this time.
Yeah, Sergio's doing a good job of driving forward, get his hands involved, but it looks like Stryker's starting to really put a little bit more on it here.
Sergio snuck a right hand through there. Looks like maybe a left hand or something snuck through because the right ear of Stryker looks a little red.
Very nice sweep there. Looks like there's an issue with Vincent's glove.
Yeah, there's something going on here. Like, I couldn't understand. I thought something was going on with the glove, but I thought maybe he was doing something to try to sneak a shot in there.
It looked like he was trying to fix something.
Yeah, there was something inside the glove wasn't right. And It still doesn't look right, like it's coming off or something.
I think he got it fixed, though. But it was an issue there.
Trying to see.
Good elbow there from Sergio.
Both corners screaming for the knee here.
Ooh, nice 1-2 from Sergio.
Sergio sneaks in a combination. Couple of good knees from Sergio, but there we go. There's the elbow I was waiting for Stryker. Oh!
Good spinning back elbow attempt, but Sergio was able to get underneath it.
Yeah, just missed from Striker. Good right hand from Sergio.
Good combinations from Sergio here. He's putting it on him.
Yeah. Striker backing up there towards the last 10 seconds, and I thought
Positioning that's allowing him to land some hard shots without being in necessarily too dangerous a position.
Sergio opting out of the bench. He's going to stand up here for this fight. This third and final round is going to be extremely important for these guys.
Yeah, this really could be anybody's fight. I think Striker is in the lead as far as the scoring is concerned, but Sergio is very much in this fight, and this third round is do or die in a lot of ways.
All right, Victor Matamala calls him right out to the middle of the ring, and here we go. Ooh, good left hand from Striker.
Good kicks there, man. 3 in a row. They're getting checked, but these are counting. A lot of feints, and now Striker's putting it on him a little bit. But I'll tell you, man, I like what Sergio does. He doesn't really seem phased. But see, that's just like a great position that Striker put himself in. He had the frame, he used the elbow, and he just kind of drove Sergio into the mat.
Good left hand from Sergio, another right hand from Sergio.
And that's how this is. If Sergio wants to win this, he's got to get volume. He's got to put a lot of volume together and basically continuously drive forward.
Striker just put a knee right to the midsection of Sergio. I thought was going to take him down.
He's very smooth, man. Striker is very, very smooth. And, oh, man, to beat him, you almost have to be like a blunt object where you just have to put a lot of volume together and you can't stop. You have to really tire him out. And not for nothing, though, Sergio's kind of doing that, right? He's backing up Vincent, and even though Vincent's throwing hard, he's landing good shots, Sergio's making him count here.
Striker looks like a different fighter here in this third round, like he came out with a purpose. Like the first two, he was kind of sandbagging.
Well, he came out hard in that first round, but I think he wanted to try to back up Sergio a little bit and take some respect and drive the conversation, so to speak. But now it looks like he recognizes he's down in this fight, and he's just constantly coming forward here.
See if the fatigue kicks in here with about 30 seconds left to go. Sergio just constant working. That spinning elbow has missed a couple of times. That elbow right on the forehead.
Oh, Sergio landed a couple good shots there.
Another good shot, too. Oh, there's Striker.
Oh!
Sergio, right in the last 10 seconds, gets exciting.
Striker countered back, but he ate a couple of hard shots there right at the end.
Sergio did a great job there in the last 15 seconds.
Excellent.
Last 15 seconds.
A great way to finish that fight here. And that's our feature fight of the night before we head to the co-main event, our first title fight, our first of 2 title fights, I should say.
We'll see this flurry right here at the very end, and you'll start to see, bang, good right hand, followed up. Both fighters just
great combinations. I mean, both guys getting hit and immediately returning. You know, there's something to be said about the type of discipline and training it takes to become proficient at that.
Yeah. Great job by both camps. Mime Muay Thai, of course, out in the lobby. First time seeing those guys here. Not the first time we've seen Striker, but first time we've seen Mime. And then the guys from College Park MMA coming out with also some pretty good swagger for you.
Yeah, fantastic. And
great
jump for both guys.
Yeah, we're going to start making the rule about the gloves. I forgot. We should have made the rule earlier. We should have walked over there. All right, Victor's got both fighters out there before the seconds pull Striker's arm out of his sockets. All right, let's throw it down to Chris and get some final results. Chris, tell us who's winning this thing.
Salisbury Center, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the bout 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, it's Sergio Andrade.
Wow. Sergio, I saw Sergio's face. He thought when he heard all 3 judges score, his head dropped, and he looked like he was losing this.
Yeah, and actually, I just saw Josh Peters walk up to Chris Fuller and ask, "Was that the right card?"
Yeah. Yeah, did we see what we saw? All right, when we come back, the title fights are on the way. Live from the Salisbury Center here in Manassas, Virginia. It's TCB 31. Hang on. Uh-oh. Something is wrong. Don't go to break here. Something is wrong. This is where it turns out, and this is where I feel for Chris Fuller, because somebody wrote something down wrong, and I'm hoping Chris didn't read it wrong.
No, Chris read it correctly.
Yeah. This is the Steve Harvey for Miss America. I'm guessing somebody, did we miss a judge or something? I don't know. Wow. Maybe at the end of the night here, the fellas can get Chris up into the post-fight show with notebook wagering. Chris or Q and Smitty will be up there, and maybe we can find out what happened in this fight.
And he's double checking over there with
he wants to make sure that
Adam Sawyer.
Yeah, maybe we should give it to him in Braille too. All right. Let's see if Chris can make up for this without getting hit by a piece of lettuce or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a correction. Judge 1 scores about 29-28 for Stryker, 29-28 for Andrade, and Judge 3 scores about for your winner by majority decision, Vincent Stryker.
Wow.
And I believe that is a split decision win there.
Yeah, and now
Vincent Stryker.
Now that has to be tough for Sergio to hand the trophy over to Stryker. That's nothing short of super embarrassing. There's nothing Chris Fuller can do, but that is super embarrassing for him and super embarrassing for the fighters when that kind of thing happens like that.
That's tough. It's a tough situation.
Like and subscribe to TCB.